Did Epic Games ruin Fortnite OG? There has been so much talk on Twitter, Discord, Instagram. I have seen so many people complaining about the OG season right now. We will be going through player counts, potential fixes, and solutions for the Fortnite OG permanent game mode along with the rest of Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, a lot of y'all may jump to the conclusion of, oh, well, there is around 2 million players concurrently every single day. But last year's OG, we saw peak player counts of 6 million plus players concurrently. And when the permanent OG game mode dropped, it didn't affect the player count at all. Let's get right into it. Yo, what's going on, guys? If you're new here, my name is Tricky. Thank you for tuning in. Today, we have some serious topics to go over about Fortnite OG. But before that, make sure to use code TRICKYS, TRICKYS in the Fortnite item shop, and also join the Discord in the description below or the pinned comment below. Now, I've had so much fun on Fortnite OG. Yes, it is very, very tough to play. Bro, like 30 You might get one pump sometimes, scars hit for 72 damage, but that's just what Fortnite OG is, Chapter 1, Season 1. It was way tougher back in the day to hit shots, and also to stay alive longer. And now with all of the insane sweats and players in the game, it seems to be affecting the player count more and more by the day. I mean, if we take a look here, Fortnite's player count is slowly dropping. It doesn't look like much, but that is a large decrease in the past few days. And yes, there are days where, you know, Fortnite has low days, but we thought that there would be such high player counts, even beating the previous player count of 6 million concurrent players on Fortnite OG. Yes, we did have 14 million concurrent players for the live event during the Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Ice Spice, and Juice WRLD event. But wouldn't you think for Fortnite OG to come back, Chapter 1, Season 1, which we did not see in Fortnite OG last year, wouldn't you think that the player counts would be much higher, especially for it being a permanent game mode? And some of your arguments might be, oh, well, it's a permanent game mode. They feel that they can go on whenever. But it's Chapter 1, Season 1. We won't be getting this for another year and a half, 2 years. Which is kind of wild to me that more and more players aren't playing. Because Chapter 1 Season 1 is set to end on January 31st, which really is not that far away. I've been reading through a lot of y'all's comments. I did this in my other video, Fortnite OG is already dead. And it seems to me that a lot of the community feels like Fortnite OG was just thrown in there. It was just a mode to keep the OG players happy and to keep them coming back in the game. Which, yes, I understand putting this in the game would help a lot. But when you don't meet expectations like putting in old movement, taking out turbo building, which by the way was not in Chapter 1 Season 1, and putting in SBMM instead of bots, of course the community is going to be angry. Now, personally, I am loving the season. I don't have much complaints. I'll play a few games and maybe hop off, but I would play much more maybe if other people like my friends would come back to the game. But this permanent OG game mode doesn't have the same feel. It doesn't have the same care that Epic would put into the game like they did back in the day. I expressed this in my video, why was OG Fortnite so perfect? I truly expressed that Fortnite really cared about their game. Now, yes, obviously they do care about their game, but it's branched out so much that it's hard to keep track of Battle Royale, which I can understand because before we had Battle Royale and Save the World, but now we have Battle Royale, all these hundreds and hundreds of thousands of creator maps, along with OG. Wasn't there just a Lego GTA mode that was added? It is outrageous the amount of game modes there are in the game now. Now, I'll say this right now. I understand that these game modes are meant for a younger audience, and a lot of the older audience isn't going to play, but they do need a separate team for the older and younger audience because Fortnite is becoming too big of a game. It's a game that we haven't seen before. The closest we've seen is with Roblox or Minecraft, but the expansion of Fortnite is just too quick for them to handle. And I'm hoping that Epic Games has a set team for this OG game mode. And the argument for people saying that Fortnite OG is good, which yes, it is very good, is that most of the players are nostalgia blocked. They think it needs to be exactly how it was before. Gameplay, the community, which obviously it's not going to be the same way with the community, but the gameplay Fortnite can fix. For this being a permanent game mode, they should have delivered what the community wanted and what was original in the game. And honestly, I'm going to stress this. Ranked did not help whatsoever throwing it in there. Honestly, it did split the community, which isn't a bad thing. Yes, a lot better players will go to ranked, but in general, the lobbies are still too crazy. And it scares me because we are only within the first month of Fortnite OG. Now, I made videos in the past talking about a third game mode. I'm not going to talk about that. I know I've stressed it enough, but I am going to bring up some other points that do need to be addressed, such as adding back the original guns. I have seen the community stress enough about the purple tack not being in the game, and I understand your frustration. Yes, I do think that all of these original guns should come back. I'm shocked they didn't throw in the Zapatron. Yes, the Zapatron wasn't in the game for too long, but wouldn't you think that Fortnite would be like, oh, it would be cool if we added the Zapatron to a supply drop, maybe made it as rare as the mythic goldfish, making it super rare to get, so if you got it, it would just be absolutely crazy. Another thing that, honestly, I know why the player counts probably aren't as high as well, is because Fortnite OG wasn't emphasized enough. I feel like their marketing, if they would have just done Fortnite OG first before Chapter 6, it would have had a much higher player count. Maybe release Fortnite OG first and then release Chapter 6 maybe a month later. Obviously, Fortnite OG is permanent, but it would have been much better if they would have just released this at an earlier date. And another thing I want to get into is the movement. I'm going to read a comment here by CLEXFN. Main issue is that most of my games have 15 players left before first zone closes. And I do understand your issue. The movement is way too quick. That's why the lobby is so empty. And all of the people in the comments are saying, yeah, I think so. It's because of the fast movement and the turbo building. Yes, you are 100% right. This map is made for slow paced movement. It's made for slow paced gameplay. Since it's a permanent game mode, just keep the original movement in the regular game mode, and then for ranked, keep it the Chapter 6 movement, but keep all of the casual players happy that are coming back to the game. I guarantee you most of y'all are casual players that watch my videos and maybe enjoy just not playing ranked. So it would be understandable if Fortnite just did this for the main game mode instead of creating a third game mode. Anyways, CLEXFN, great comment. Seems like a lot of the community agrees with your issues as well. I'm gonna read another comment here by Therapist Demo Man. One thing I'm very happy with is how there's no bots. It does feel like OG at how you are scared to leave a house. It's great. Edit. God damn it. Demo Man, I agree too. There shouldn't have been any bots in the first place. It's an OG game mode. There were no bots back in the day. It's a permanent game mode. Let's just keep it how it's meant to be. Obviously, it's like a sacred artifact. You don't want it to be modernized. I can understand everyone's issues with this. Overall, Fortnite OG is very good. I hope that a lot of the player base does come back. The original player base that played the game. But let me know your thoughts. Do you feel like Epic Games really did ruin OG Fortnite? Because honestly, in my opinion, I don't think they really did, but it seems like the community thinks they did. And you would think it wouldn't be as dead since, you know, one of the biggest and most anticipated drops of Fortnite. But anyways, guys, make sure you're using code TRICKYS, TRICKYS, in the Fortnite item shop. Join the Discord down below. We're doing some crazy giveaways in there almost daily as well. It's been crazy. I've been giving away a lot of codes to you guys. So if you want to win just like this person here on screen, make sure y'all join up. But anyways, guys, it's been your boy Tricky, and I'm out. Peace.